All right. We're on day 4. We are editing our draft. So let's open up our draft from yesterday. Go to vPortal. Click on Office 365. Click on Word Online. And then come over here where you have your rough draft saved and click on it. Okay. We want to edit this. So we come up to the top and click Edit. Edit in Word Online. Bam. What are my 2 pieces of advice for editing your work? First, I want you to read it out loud. Just because it sounds right in your head does not mean that it sounds right once you read it out loud. The whole thing should sound like a conversation with your friend. If it doesn't sound conversational, if it sounds choppy or awkward or weird, you need to add words, delete sentences, rearrange the order of some sentences to make it flow nicely. Once you've read the whole thing out loud, have a mean friend or mean relative who will tell you if it's not great. Have them read it, because you want them to read it out loud so you can hear how another person sounds reading your words. They might find issues that you did not find. So do those 2 things today, please. Ready? What was she thinking? Mars? Ugh, I can't believe Mom dragged us all the way to Mars. Her work is important. Let's change that. Let's say her work is important. She'd get rid of that. Comma, she'd say. She's changing the world for all humans. I'm going into middle school though. What about me? In the beginning, Mom dropped me off at school. First, I was extremely embarrassed because she pulled up in the oldest. I don't know if ricketiest would work. Most rickety. Let's find a better way to say that. Double click, Control C, open a new tab, Control V, and then S. I just typed S, and it's one of the first things that come up. Synonym. Unsteady, unsound, unsafe. Broken down is good. Highlight it. Oh, I'm taking the comma with me. That's okay. Control C, Control V. Crummy. I don't want it to be hyperlinked. Remove link. There we go. If the formatting's not perfect, don't worry about it. There we go. Get rid of that comma. Formatting means like what color it is, what size it is. Don't worry about that. All right, space, SPA. So now we've got, because she pulled up in the oldest, most broken down spaceship you have ever seen. The kids were going to laugh. I knew it. Peeking out the window, I could see the other students. These were nothing like the kids that went to my school on Earth. They were an odd variety of strange aliens, and there were so many. Add up them. Okay. I would love to give a detailed description. Love to give detailed descriptions of each and every one, but as soon as my eyes locked on one, another stranger alien, Control C, Control V. Let me get rid of stranger. Oops, and do strange. And see what the synonyms for strange are. I'll keep it, but I'll keep these in mind. Okay. Stranger alien would walk by. If you think students are the most bizarre part of this experience, you are wrong. I shifted my gaze to look at the school. All of a sudden, it began to flicker, like one of those old and broken TVs. I must have been in a daze because my mom shouted my name. She kissed me on the cheek and wished me a good day at school. Soon after, I trudged inside. I admittedly was dragging my feet because I was so nervous. As soon as I got in the doors, though, I was dragging my feet for an entirely different reason. Looking down, I could see that the floors were sticky. Not only were they sticky like the floors at my old school, they were actually made of slimy, brownish-greenish goo. Ugh, how disgusting. I soldiered on, trying to ignore my discomfort. I approached the locker number noted on my paperwork. There was a small computer screen on the front. On the front of it. A voice came from the locker. Place your face in front of the screen, it said. I did as the locker told me to do. A small, warm beam of light began to scan my face. The locker popped open. Inside was a cute welcome basket. Double click, Control C, click, Control V. Lovely welcome basket. This was not as bad as I had thought. All of a sudden, I heard an overwhelming humming noise. I walked around the corner to figure out what was making that strange noise. We'll say sound so I don't repeat myself. Noise. You want to change it up. Strange sound. I peeked in one of the doors. There, inside, I saw what appeared to be a kindergarten classroom, but instead of the typical tots that I would see on Earth, I saw thousands of bug-like creatures. I was supposing that they were young alien students, but at this point, I had no idea. With all of these distractions, it did not occur to me until just then that I was lost. I could not find my classroom. The symbols on the doors, were new, and I was struggling to match them with the symbols on my paperwork. Suddenly, as if I had wished him there, the principal tapped me on the shoulder. He asked if I needed help getting to my class. I sighed and replied yes. Now I will give a very detailed description of the leader of my new school. First, he has 8 total eyes. His skin tone is somewhere between an orange and a red. When I agreed to accept his help, he reached out his tentacle and shook my hand, introducing himself as the principal of the whole school. I will say that the principal seemed kind. His voice was soft and caring. He revealed that my classroom was available via a body transporter system. I hit a code in the keypad on the wall, and it would transport the particles of my body to a new room that was otherwise unavailable to students in the school. How stinking cool was that? Moving right along, the day continued to have its ups and downs. When I got to class, I immediately saw the floor. It appeared to be a collection of computer screens. I wanted to touch them with my hands like iPads to see if they were interactive, but I was not sure about the rules yet. Scanning the room with my eyes, I saw a variety of alien students, both large and small. In the back, though, there were 3 human students like myself. I was so relieved to see them. I hope they are nice. I nervously made my way to the back of the room so I could get a seat near them. Fast forwarding to today, I have lived on Mars for 5 months. Now, I did eventually learn the other humans' names, Vicky, Ray, and Natasha. We are, of course, BFFs, and we have brought some of the other students, yes, aliens, into our BFF circle. All in all, I made new friends. I learned how to be educated by a whole new alien culture, and I have lots of interesting stories to share with my family and friends back home on Earth. I would say, did I lose the second part? I have to fix it then. But this has been a happy ending! Exclamation point. Okay. Now, File, Save As, click Save As. Do not click Rename. Save As. Change it from rough to final draft. Add the T. If you're goofy like me and forgot the T, click Save. It has to blink. I'll remember, I promise. Then you can click File, Share, Share with people. Start typing my name, and there I am. Hooray! Click Share. Once that's done, highlight it. Copy. Oop, not copy. Control C. Come over to your assignment. Add submission. Go to the bottom. Control V. And it didn't take it. This has happy ending! Exclamation point. There we go. That's why we just share it 2 ways, in case one way breaks. Click Save Changes, and then you're done.